Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we have a very interesting video, most valuable treasure troves discovered all over the world. The world's most valuable treasure troves are gradually being uncovered, hole by hole, from the loot of the lost gold worth 15 billion to the priceless royal gems. Over the years, as technology has improved, an increasing number of discoveries have been made on the ocean's floor, from silver coins from Viking era to the lost royal gems. The latest treasure trove to be unearthed was a shipwreck with more than 22 billion worth of gold, discovered at the bottom of the Caribbean. The ship marked the most valuable deep-sea treasure haul to date, and was therefore dubbed the Holy Grail of Shipwrecks. The huge discovery was made in 2015, though details of the find were kept under wraps until 2018. San José was 64-gun, three-masted galleon of the Spanish Navy. It was launched 1698 and sank in a battle of the coast of Cartagena, Colombia in 1708, while laden with gold, silver, emeralds worth about 22 billion as of 2018. As the British didn't manage to take the treasure before it sank, it was lost in the void for more than 300 years until it was located by an unmanned underwater vehicle called Remus 6000. San José and COİN were part of Spanish treasure fleets during the War of Spanish Succession under General José Fernández de Santillán, the Count of Casa Alegre. On his final voyage, San José sailed as the flagship of a treasure fleet composed of 3 Spanish warships and 14 merchant vessels sailing from Portobelo, Panama to Cartagena, Colombia. On 8 June 1708, the fleet encountered a British squadron near Barrow, leading to a battle known as Wager's Action. During the battle, the powder magazines of San José detonated, drawing and sinking the ship with most of her crew, and the gold, silver, emeralds, and jewelry collected in the South American colonies to final the Spanish King's War effort. Of the 600 people aboard, only 11 survived. From the dive photographs, Colombian marine archaeologists have identified San José by her bronze gowns, engraved with dolphins. Colombia has claimed the galleon as a part of submerged patrimony. Thus, it is constitutionally obliged to protect and preserve the ship and all of its sunken contents. It had up to 11 million 4 doubloons, edest 11 million 8 escudos gold coins, or 11 million coins each of 27 grams of 92% gold, totaling 8.8 million troy ounces, or $11.5 billion, and many silver coins on the board at the time of its sinking. The silver and gold are from the mine of Potosi, Bolivia. A group of investors from United States called Glaucomora Corporation, operating under the name of Sea Search Armada, claimed to have found the shipwreck off the coast of Colombia in 1981. But Colombia refused to sign 35% share offer and refused SSA permission to conduct full salvage operations at the wreck site. On the 27th November 2015, the galleon San José was found by the Colombian Navy, though the discovery was not announced by the President of Colombia, Juan Manuel Santos, until 5th December. The discovery was made using Grail's 6000 autonomous underwater vehicle. Some of these discoveries have made exciting revelations of the history and heritage of various voyagers and historical events. The Black Swan project is one of such discoveries that has led to recovery of wreck of Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes that capsized during the Battle of Cape Santa Maria. Florida-based company conducted the Black Swan project. The project led to discovery of a gold and silver coins weighing an estimated 17 tons. The coins were recovered from the wreck of a Spanish frigate ship, which sank in 1804 off the Portuguese coast. The ship Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes had in its cargo gold, silver, cinnamon, and quinoa from group-wide to Spain. The British Navy intercepted the ship, which led to an armed confrontation between the ship and the British Navy task force. A shot on the ship's magazine led to sinking. Odyssey made a legal claim of their treasure in a U.S. court in April 2007. The claim was made public in May the same year, prompting a 5-year legal battle between privately owned Odyssey and the Spanish government. The Black Swan project led to recovery of the richest ship treasure in the history of marine treasure hunting. The treasure retrieved consisted of gold and silver coins, work gold, and artifacts. The coins initially it believed to be from 17th century ship Merchant Royal. However, after examining by a rare coins expert, it was dated to the early 19th century. The total cost of the Odyssey Marine Exploration Company, about $2.6 million, to cover retrieval, transport, storage, and conservation costs. Discovery of the shipwreck on the Atlantic seabed led to controversies between the Spanish government and the exploration company. The failure by ITSE to disclose the exact location of the shipwreck, as well as the name of the ship, led to suspicion by the Spanish government. However, the Odyssey claimed to have recovered the wreck from international waters. In 2009, a federal judge declared that the wreck was that of Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes. Sad, Odisea lost the case to Spain. The Peruvian government also made a claim on a share of the treasure since the coins were minted in Lima. However, the claim was dismissed since Peru was a part of Spanish territory in 1804 when the ships capsized. The Staffordshire Hoard is the largest hoard of Anglo-Saxon gold and civil metalwork yet found. It consists of almost 4,600 items and metal fragments amounting to a total of 5.1 kilograms of gold, 1.4 kilograms of silver, and some 3,500 pieces of garnet cloisa jewelry. The hoard was most likely deposited between 650–675 and contains artifacts probably manufactured during the 6th and the 8th centuries. It was discovered in 2009 in a field near the village of Hammerwich, near Leakfield in Staffordshire, England. The location was in Anglo-Saxon Kingdom of Mercia at the time of Horus' deposition. I think the surprise that it held for us was how rich the warrior aristocracy of that time must have been. We've had the burial of that Sutton Hoo in Suffolk for the past 70 years or so, and we think that's a king of East Anglia, and he's buried with one sword, and there's about 1 kilo and a bit of gold there. And suddenly this field in the middle of South Staffordshire produced over 90 swords and, over 5 kilograms of gold, and none of us expected that. Gold artifacts were discovered by Terry Herbert, a member of Blockswitch Research, a metal detecting club, on the 5th July 2009 when he was researching an area of recent plowed farmland near Hammerwich, Staffordshire, with a metal detector. Over the next 5 days, 244 gold objects were recovered from the soil. At this point, Herbert contacted Duncan Slark, the Finds Liaison Officer for Staffordshire and West Midlands Portable Antiques Scheme. The landowner Fred Johnson granted permission for an excavation to search for the rest of the hoard. Excavation work was funded by an English heritage, who contracted Birmingham Archaeology to do the fieldwork. Plowing had scattered the artifacts, so an area 9 by 13 meters was excavated in a search. Because of the importance of the find, the exact site of the hoard was initially kept secret. A geophysical survey of the field in which the hoard was found discovered what could be a ditch close to find. Although excavations revealed no dating evidence for the feature, Further investigation is planned. In total, over 3,500 pieces were recovered. Final geophysical survey using specialist equipment provided by Home Office did not suggest any further artifacts remained to be found. The Panagyurishte treasure is a COİN treasure which was found on the grounds of a ceramic factory near the town of Panagyurishte, Bulgaria, on December 8, 1949. The treasure was found by three brothers, Pavel, Etko, Mikhail, Dakov, when they were digging clay for bricks. Consists of file, an ampure, and 7 returns with total weight of 6.164 kilograms, or 24 karat gold. At first the brothers thought they had merely discovered some hidden gypsy brass instruments. Then Dr. Petar Gadbana, curator of local museum, arrived at the site. He concluded that the treasure dated from 4 centuries before Christ and is thought to have been used as a royal ceremonial set by the Saracen kings Sutis Sat. The treasure was given to the local authorities, which sent them to a Plovdiv and kept them in vaults of the Bulgarian National Bank. There are 3 faithful copies, which are exhibited worldwide. The objects of the treasure are richly and skillfully decorated with scenes of Thurican myths, costumes, and life. The file is a dish or wrestle for ritual libations, decorated with relief figures and hymn squarical divot in the middle. It is about 25 centimeters in diameter, and its bottom symbolizes the sun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button.